Good morning. So back again this morning, and I know many of you are still trying to figure things out, and you maybe have worked on your schedule, and now you're like, okay, well, we've got our schedule, but my children keep interrupting me, and I'm trying to get some work done, but my children keep interrupting me, and I've got this important meeting, and my children are making noise in the background, and doing all of these things, and I don't know how to manage working and having my child at home with me. One of the things that I find to be the most helpful is a simple red sheet of paper. And this red sheet of paper means I'm busy and I'm working and I can't talk right now. It seems very silly to use just a red sheet of paper, but it works, and I'm going to explain why it works. If you go to the grocery store or the gas station or a restaurant and it's just a few minutes before closing, and you know the restaurant closes or the establishment closes at this time, but you really want what they have. And so one of the things that you may do is you may go up to, especially if the lights are still on, the doors look open, there's some cars in the parking lot, you may go up to the door and you may beg. You may say, please, I really need to come in, please. I know exactly what I want. I'll be right in, right out, and it'll just take a moment. It won't be any inconvenience to you. And so you may beg and you may plead and you may ask and you may try to negotiate your way to get something. But if you pull up to the establishment and all of the lights are off, there aren't any cars in the parking lot, and the close sign is up, you may be disappointed and you may be frustrated, but you will drive away and you will find another alternative. The red sign is the same thing, because as long as you are awake and you are present and you are visible, you look open. And so your children are likely to beg and to negotiate and to try again and to explain and do all of these things to get your attention. But when you have the red sign, it means I'm closed. I am not available right now. Now, when you first implement your red sign, I would recommend doing it when you're not working. So you can't introduce this the first day that you're working and think, okay, it's going to work great. But introduce this during a time where you're not busy, and you can practice it and you can teach your children, because when they're first learning, it's going to take some time for them to figure it out. And so what you're going to do is you're going to say, hey kids, I'm busy. When the red sign is up, it means I'm not available. I can't get you a drink. I can't get you a snack. I can't play with you right now, and I can't answer your questions right now. I am unavailable. I am closed, okay? So I'm busy. Means you have to play by yourself. You have to figure it out by yourself, okay? And so you're going to explain the red sign to them. And then you're going to say, okay, we're going to start. You may use a timer with your red sign and say the red sign is going to be up for this much time, and when the timer goes beep, beep, then I will be available and the red sign will go away. That depends on their age and their ability to understand, okay? So if you have older children, then they're more likely to be able to understand the time. If you have younger children, that's fine. We use this with my little girl who's not yet 2, and she understands the red sign means she has to play. So try your red sign, put it up, and then if your children try to interrupt you, they try to talk to you, you don't look at them, you don't talk to them, you just redirect them back to whatever it is that they're supposed to do. If they come back, you redirect them. If they come back, you redirect them. The first day, you're going to have to do this a lot, okay? So that there might be some tears, there might be some frustration on both of your parts, where you're constantly redirecting them. Don't look at them and don't talk to them when you redirect them. Just send them back to what it is that they're supposed to be doing. Remind them, okay? And then when it's over, when the time is up, say, okay, the red sign is going away, and you put the red sign away. What you didn't see in the background as my little girl was walking around, and I was carrying the red sign, I was holding it up, following below the table, so you couldn't see, because she was trying to get my attention. I'm sure you heard her in the background. She was trying to get my attention. She was trying to interrupt me. I was quietly showing her the red sign while providing her no attention whatsoever, and she moved on. She's gone into the playroom to play because she knows I am unavailable, Okay. Now, if you have older children that can write and you can have a bigger conversation about this, they catch on much quicker. And you may consider having a post-it note wall or something like that where they can leave you a note and let you know if they need anything. You also want to be careful with this and make sure that your older children know what a true emergency is and when they really should interrupt you, especially if you're in a room with the door closed. Okay. So make sure that they know when they can interrupt you, even if the red sign is up. You may consider having a green sign at some points in time, especially for older children that 10 to 12 years or even 5 to 12 years when they still want to play with you. And so the green sign is I can sit down and have playtime right now and I'm available right now. All my attention is on you. I am open for business right now. And for older children, you may consider having a yellow sign. Those are times when you're working, but you're not unavailable completely. So you might be able to get them a drink. You might be able to help them with a snack. You might be able to help them with their homework if they need help with their homework when the yellow sign is up. But that means that you're busy, you're working, and they should only come to you if they need something. And it really is important that they need that right now. So the green sign, you're available for play, whereas the yellow sign, you're only available for important needs. Things like homework, drinks, snacks, things they can't do on their own. And if they tried to do it on their own, they might make a mess, especially if they can't get their own drink yet, okay? So that might be a time when the yellow sign is appropriate, whereas the red sign is I'm in a meeting, I'm busy, and I am absolutely 100% unavailable, okay? Good luck. I hope it works for you. It's working great for us because my daughter is quiet now. Have a great day.